so humid, thus, I know. We don't need to fight, to stand face to face. Hey, Randa.
You present your case.
And I know you keep telling me that you love me.
And I really do want to believe. But did you think I'd just accept you? And fly away the show, baby. Anything to please you. That's how it's gotta be now. 'Cause I don't have the time for your overloaded eyes. You got to give me.
Do I have any music requests?
Be good to me.
Oh, it's my lover,
I
look.
don't see why it's so hard to be good to me. You know,
I don't understand. What's your plan?
it can't be good to me.
I want to tell you something.
Good to me. Good to me.
Y'all want to hold hands?
Good to me. 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 Be good to me. What you loosely call the truth. And I don't have the time to overload the lies. So you better be good to me.
What I was thinking on the way home was that I was kind of short on that answer about anxiety. Do you realize that I was that mother that was like, I know you want a balloon, Kari and Christopher, okay, but see, I used to say Kari and Christopher. That was their nicknames. But are you going to understand that the balloon might pop? Like, are you going to fight over this in the back seat? Because I'm not understanding that. You know what I mean? Like, do you have to fight? And I was that mother. And when I look at my daughter and the way she mothers, it is epic. She's the mom that's like, come on, we'll go down and we'll do kayaking and you'll wear your vest and then the car will be muddy and we'll clean it up and we'll do it together. And they're best friends, but yet he realizes to have extreme respect and that she's in charge of him. It is like, she is the mom that I wish I had been, you know? Do y'all have kids like that? And it's really just, I think, wow, all the years I missed. Being anxious, uptight, witchy, everything had to be right. You know, she couldn't hairspray her hair in her room. This is before we realized it was toxic, okay? Breathe. She couldn't, you know, my ex-hubby wouldn't, she couldn't wear mascara. Okay, here's the thing. How about letting her and helping her? See how that would be attractive to wear a little on the top, maybe a little on the bottom, and not having to go into the bathroom in 7th grade or 9th grade and look like a hooker when you come out. You know what I mean? Like, I really have so much respect for the way the parent she is, you know. Hey, April. You are also an anxious mom, but that's why we become grannies. And you know, even now, my mom, see, she and I were both teachers, and you're used to having to conduct a 30 group class, you know, and be like, okay, so now we're going to put the nose on. No, it goes here, you know, and it's like they don't even get to be creative, and they don't, and that is how it is to function in a classroom like that. And he's like, gets to be his own creative entity, and it's beautiful. And but yeah, when he comes over here, I don't spoil him in a way of, oh, we'll just eat. Of course, what am I going to feed him, right? But raw fruits and veggies. But I'm not like, well, we'll get I don't know, even all the vegan cookies and have that for lunch. That's not a lunch. That's still pretty much a toy. You know what I mean? That is a recreational activity, all right? Not for building your health. Anyway, do you have anything to say? But I wanted to talk to you about anxiety. It's not just about, for example, recultivating your thinking, but when let me just tell you a little odd connection with that. When your microbiome, does anybody know what that is? That is your good to bad bacteria gut ratio. Is more in control of your thinking than you are. Do you understand? That you feed them sugar, you feed them crap, guess what? They're sugary, crappy monsters, okay, controlling you. But when you start eating a whole food, high raw, plant-based diet, fresh, whole, ripe, raw fruits and vegetables with an adequate, though low amount of healthy plant fat in the correct ratios with a big emphasis on greens and hydration, right? Low glycemic green juices, rest, boundaries, and border monitoring, you know, and rest. You will also exercise. Bam, come on. You will start to realize that you're feeling more calm. You're feeling more in your natural essence. You are able to problem solve problems that have been going on for 5 years or a dang decade, you know. Unsolvable problems somehow seem solvable. Or you feel like, okay, I'm going to put this back here on the burner because it ain't going to burn because I don't use the stove. Duh, right? And you're going to think, okay, I realize I cannot do anything else with this matter right now, but in my mind over here in this compartment, I realize I'm going to get back to that, you know. You really are very streamlined in your thinking. I mean, you know what the heck's going on. You're feeling like you're getting to the next level every day. You're feeling more calm. You're weeding out things in your world that don't work anymore, you know. I did a whole talk in my group the other day accidentally about really what happens mentally when you are raw a long time. What happens is you have a thought process like never before. You are able to decipher situations and come up with a resolution when you couldn't have before, right? You're able to notice things in your world, or you're like, okay, there is this Huron juicer for $50. She'd probably... And now I can't see. Can y'all see me? And is this normal? Because now my daddy has called and it blacks me out. So let me know if I'm cutting my head off, which is annoying because it's like that, you know? What's fascinating, Tina? The microbiome. Hey, Jack, how are you, sir? You know, I have a connection with men. Have you ever noticed that? You see me fine? Okay. Hey, Myra, how are you, beautiful? Hey, from Scotland. Isn't it cool how we can connect from all over the world? It really is. But the thing is, back to anxiety, you really can start to hone in on the things in your life that aren't working, you know what I mean? And really up the things in your life that are. You will start to realize that you can get rid of things, streamline your existence, you know? And I am in the midst of getting rid of even more clothes. If anybody needs any clothes that are about my size, I have a lot, and you could come over and we could have a party and there would be raw food and you could try on my clothes. And I'll give them to you for free. I mean, though I do like to swap, I like to barter, you know? The microbiome, I know, Tina. How are you today, Tina? Hey, from Wales, how are you? Where is Wales? I think that's somewhere in England, am I correct? Do y'all ever watch, what's that guy's name? Let me think who he is. He's a British love coach, Matthew Hussey. Do y'all know who he is? He's a great speaker and author and illustrator in my mind because he loves to go to different towns, even in LA or like Florida or different places. He hadn't come to South Carolina because duh, I would have been on board with that. And he likes to talk to the people about the region they're in and what kind of obstacles and problems they're having with dating. He's like a relationship coach. Like, okay, so see, I enlist people to help me, not about raw food, but other stuff, okay? Like, you're in Massachusetts? Hey, Penny Powell, how are you? Hey, Tanya. Tanya, do people ever call you Tanya, even though your name is spelled T-O? Myra, we could get together, we really could. And I loved seeing your boy at his end of the year ceremonies and all. It was really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with me. When y'all share things with me, or you share me on your Instagram or your social media, I feel so privileged that you do that. Like, I'm like, wow, that friend really like said, hey, Tanny's really helped me, and here's her recipe, and I'm like, that friend heard what I was saying. That friend like really resonated with what I was doing, you know? Maritza, how are you? And Maritza, the other day, she was riding the train on the way home. Hey, Parker. And Parker lives down, I think, in Charleston, South Carolina, which is only 3.5 hours from me. And I wanted to think Parker was a dude, but I might be wrong. Tell me again, Parker. You did one of my dips on Instagram. Y'all, I think that is so... You're a dude, Parker! No wonder we get along. I get along with all dudes. Can we have some more songs? This is one of my classic favorites. Do y'all know what... Oh, no! Do y'all know what's one of my favorite groups? I'm going out somewhere tonight, and I don't need to be judged, okay? And I don't need you to say that... I was saying to Christopher, you know, I am almost 47 years old. At what point am I able to do my own thing? He's like, every day. Butterfly Reborn, how are you, beautiful? No, I'm going out. I'm going to do right. And I'm going to be home on time. And I have a big talk in the morning in my group on... What are we talking about? See, I have it all up there. We're talking about supplements on a raw vegan diet and what I take. And I did not say it was a date. I really didn't. Just because I have on my lip glosser, then y'all think it's a date, and it's not. Chris is doing fine. I have some interesting news about that, but I don't want to just blare that out. I want to think about what I want to say about it, and there's been some interesting turnarounds in that situation, and it just goes to show you that someone else may label you as this or that, or somebody else might think you're this or that. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Someone may say, Tanya, you're crazy. Tanya, you eat like a freak. Tanya, nobody eats like that. I'm not trying to convince you to eat like me. I don't care what you eat. I mean, it's sad that you're destroying animals, sentient being, and bringing in their thought process and consciousness into your cells, where what you eat creates what you are. But that ain't what we're talking about. I'm not judging you, but in fact, you're judging me. When you speak to people very point blank, they're really confused. They don't know what to think. They're like, what? Carly made these earrings, and do y'all want to see some of her creations? I'm having my lemon water. So she made these. I can't see. So welcome to my bedroom. Hello. Do you make your bed? Because if not, why not? Like, why do you want to go through your life half done, right? That's like you put on